Good evening. My name is Zoe Manley, and I am in the 5th grade at Tuscarora Elementary School. I would like to thank each of you for attending tonight's briefing or tuning in if you are watching live. I would like to welcome Mayor Michael O'Connor up to the podium for tonight's briefing.
Good afternoon. Gathering here today, I'm filled with joy and pride to welcome you all to our celebration of the month of the young child. It is a time when we come together to honor the bright spirits and the potential of our youngest residents. And to the adults among us, I extend my gratitude for your dedication to nurturing the next generation. Your love, guidance, and support lay the foundation upon which our children will build their futures. And to the children, shining stars of our community, I want you to know that today, this month, is about you. Your laughter, your curiosity, your dreams inspire each of us every day. You are our futures. I want to acknowledge the presence and contributions of our members of the Board of Aldermen, our members of the state legislature who are in attendance, Delegates Chris Fair and Karen Simpson, our Chief of Police, Jason Lando. Thank all of you for joining us this evening and for your leadership in supporting the youth in our community. My daughter came down to visit us this weekend, and I'd love to say it's because she knew we were doing the month of the young child briefing and she had to be in attendance, but if she knew she was coming down to sit in an audience and listen to me talk, my guess is she would have run in the other direction. She can do that anytime I want her to. But for me, she and her sister, both of whom live out of this community now and have jobs as a result of their education here in Frederick County, are representative of something that's been really important to my wife and I, which is in raising our children, we wanted to make sure that they were afforded the opportunity to pursue the path that they wanted to. And Frederick was the kind of community that offered them that path. And what I've worked to try and do in my time in office, I recognize the blessings of my own life, is how can we make sure that every family is able to take advantage of those same blessings. And so I think it's really important to acknowledge that we're all in this together as we try and build a community where all of us can reach our highest and best purpose. I also want to thank you, Zoe. It is not easy to stand up in front of a room full of people and make an introduction. And you did that without looking at a script, and I will do almost none of what I say tonight without looking at a script, so bravo. That was a great introduction, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I'm here tonight with a sense of responsibility and hope. Responsibility to ensure that every child in our city has the opportunity to thrive and to learn and to grow into that best version of themselves. And hope because I believe that together we will create a future where every child's potential is realized. We will create that future. As many of you may have noticed walking into City Hall this afternoon, our newly redesigned lobby is adorned with artwork from youth in our community from the Transformative Arts Project, as well as from the African American Research and Cultural Heritage Society, or ARCH, as part of a new program to display the creative prowess of the youth in our community. This is the first time that we have been able to display public art in a meaningful way inside these walls, and I'm excited that this artwork displays the creativity and the brilliance of our young people and will make City Hall a more inclusive and accessible space for everyone. Today's announcements will include an additional series of initiatives aimed at supporting our youth. Most importantly, today is about reaffirming our commitment to creating a community where every child feels loved, valued, and empowered to chase their dreams. So in that vein, I would like to turn our attention to a special screening of our cultural recognition video that celebrates the youthful entrepreneurs in our community. And this is really great.
Hey everyone, my name is Brooke Lieberman, FCPS student member of the board and youth council chair. Have you ever wondered about the amazing young entrepreneurs right here in the city of Frederick? Today, we are shining a spotlight on the talented young minds who are making a big impact.
Hello, I'm Gabrielle Evans, Frederick County Public Schools Youth Apprentice with the City of Frederick. In celebrating the month of the young child, April is a special time dedicated to celebrating and raising awareness about the importance of early childhood development and education. This year, we're highlighting the entrepreneurial kiddos who are also contributing to our local economy.
Young entrepreneurs in the Frederick community have had a tremendous impact. Their innovative ideas, determination, and hard work not only contribute to our business landscape, but also inspire others to pursue their dreams. By showcasing their businesses and achievements, we can celebrate their successes and motivate other aspiring young entrepreneurs. Their passion and drive create a ripple effect, encouraging others to think creatively and take big risks.
All right, let's get into the fun part. We had the chance to meet and chat with some awesome kid entrepreneurs and the organizations that support them, including Acton Children's Business Fair, Dancing Lights Candles, Happy Little Campers LLC, Hoffman Brothers Ice Cream, Com Kids, Cote Kids, and Shirt Putt. They were asked some interesting questions about their businesses, and let me tell you, their answers were impressive.
Our business is about helping kids calm down when they need that energy. And if they have a lot of energy in them, if they're angry or sad, these products can help.
Our business is about big emotions, like with this Play-Doh. If you squeeze onto it, it makes you let go of your anger and what bad thing is happening. Well, when we did the business fair, we won, and that helped. That was an achievement.
I mean, we did get first place, and that was a
And we
great
sold the
achievement.
most stuff.
Yeah, and well, him and I were doing a lot of good stuff. We kept our smiles on, and we met the mayor, the chief of police, and that was a good achievement.
Don't focus on all the things you have to do later and later and later. Just focus on what you have to do first, because if you don't, you'll be stressed out the whole time.
My advice is always have a smile, no matter what, because you know what that does? It makes people feel better.
Well, back in December, me and my friends did a sleepover. We called it the Winter Wonderland, and after I saw a bunch of things on YouTube that looked like the sleepovers, and I asked my mom if we could start a business. If you guys emailed us, we could tell you what you get to take, what there is, what you don't get to take, and we try to describe it as best as possible. Always be positive with the person, because if you're not positive, they might not hire you again. It's definitely really fun when you get to go set up the sleepovers, and I just think it's really fun.
My name is Nia, and our business name is Cote Kids Shaved Ice. We wanted to make shaved ice that's healthy and doesn't have any artificial colors or flavors. One of my favorite moments was when my dad and I helped build the truck, and we built it from scratch. So on the truck, I like to take orders, and sometimes I make the shaved ice.
So I started out 2 years ago during Christmas because I have dairy goats, and they make a lot of milk. And I was wondering what I could do with them. I am in the testing phase of goat milk candles and just different candles to sell. Challenges that I faced is mostly not having my own money, so I have to get my mom to pay for everything, so I slowly have to pay her back. Once I pay my mom back, I will put some into my college fund and into different things because the business is usually what I would ideally want to do.
Originally, it was going to be an ice cream bicycle that me and my brother were going to do during COVID, and it was mostly our time we spent during COVID riding our bikes all around Frederick, and I loved it. I really wanted to figure out a way like we could make money and do something like productive with our time. So I did all the work. I found a like ice cream bicycle, customized it and everything, did all the permit work and everything I needed to get the ice cream bicycle set up. And unfortunately, COVID happened and my parents told me no to the whole idea. I was a little devastated for a while, but I got through it and I found a grant with the state of Maryland. It was a revitalization grant. It paid for a building that had been vacant for over 30 years. And I found this abandoned garage right across from the post office. And I talked to the building owner and I worked out my lease where, just like everybody else in the building, we only pay a percentage of what we make. It worked out amazing because since I'm in school 5 days of the week and I can only be open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday while I'm in school. When this was an abandoned garage, there's just a big smack of plywood in the front and everything, it was just nothing in here. There's a back door back here, which isn't there anymore. I'd walked in, I was just staring at the inside, imagining where everything was gonna go, making my plans, and I just got so excited. It was probably like one of the best moments I'd had. Yeah, it really gave me hope for the whole shop.
So I started Shirt Fun originally. I've always loved humor and jokes and everything that makes people laugh. So I started making shirts with like jokes and puns on them. And then I started getting requests for custom orders. So I've expanded to do bulk orders and custom orders I've been so privileged to work with so many different business owners and people all across the community, all across the country really, to create custom shirts. I feel like being a young entrepreneur has its ups and downs. Sometimes like you're not taken as seriously, but also being young can be a benefit, or like honestly it can boost you because there's so many people who are willing to pour into you and help you because you're young, and that's just been a great experience. I have been privileged to work with so many amazing nonprofits and different businesses also supporting the community. We made shirts for the Acton Children's Business Fair. It was awesome to see so many young entrepreneurs pursuing their dreams, their businesses, and it was so incredible to watch them all and be a part of that.
The Acton's Children's Business Fair in Frederick was started a few years ago. Originally, it was started by the Sanders family in Austin, Texas in 2007, and they were looking for a way to create an opportunity for their own children to become entrepreneurs. From there, it has expanded worldwide. My own children participated in the business fair in DC, in Baltimore, in Montgomery County, but there wasn't one in Frederick. So I got interviewed and got the opportunity to start our own business fair here with my children. But the main reason was that I wanted to create a platform where every single child could afford to showcase their business and shine their talents, regardless of their background or their financial scenario at home. I think the way I see it is that you can teach children to fish and be self-sufficient, or you can keep providing them a fish, but you're not going to be there your whole life. So if you teach them young, they're going to grow with that mentality, and it's going to help them and it's going to shape them, from the time they're young to think, oh, what can I do to generate income? What can I do to generate businesses for other people? What talents or what do I have that can help meet a need for my community?
The City of Frederick should be incredibly proud of its young talents. Throughout our time together, we have had the privilege of exploring the stories and achievements of these inspiring young individuals. Their creativity, determination, and entrepreneurial spirit are a true testament to the vibrant, innovative community in Frederick.
These young go-getters have shown us what it really takes to make dreams a reality. So let's celebrate these young entrepreneurs and the city that nurtures their dreams. Frederick, keep shining bright with your incredible kid entrepreneurs. Whether you are a budding entrepreneur or simply inspired by their stories, remember that with hard work, perseverance, and a sprinkle of creativity, you can achieve great things too. Now go out there and make your mark.
Let's take a moment to highlight the significance of the month of the young child. This special month is all about celebrating and supporting the youngest members of our community, including the incredible kid entrepreneurs in the City of Frederick. It is a time to recognize their talents, encourage their creativity, and provide them with opportunities to thrive.
So how can we support these rising stars in the business world? Consider doing any of the following.
Collaborate. If you have a business or a skill that complements theirs, consider collaborating on a project or partnership. This can help both parties grow and reach new audiences.
Invest. If you have the means, consider investing in their business. Your financial support can help them scale their operations and achieve their goals.
Volunteer. Offer your time and expertise to help them with specific tasks or projects. Whether it's marketing, graphic design, or event planning, your skills can make a valuable contribution.
Connect. Introduce them to your network of contacts who might be interested in their products or services. Making connections can provide new opportunities for them.
Educate. Share resources, articles, or books that can help them develop their entrepreneurial skills and knowledge. Empowering them with information can go a long way.
Together, we can create a community that uplifts and champions our young entrepreneurs in the City of Frederick. Remember, every act of support, no matter how small, can have a significant impact on a young entrepreneur's journey. Let's make the month of the young child a time of empowerment and encouragement for our young entrepreneurs in Frederick.
Just wow, right? Hello, everybody. My name is Mary Ford Nail, and I'm the manager of economic development here for the City of Frederick. And economic development helps to build strong communities through the investment of resources to support and grow companies. And these companies create jobs, which help to expand the well-being and quality of life for people living and working in the City of Frederick. Starting a business usually comes from something you're really passionate about. It's fun and challenging, risky and rewarding. Kudos to all of you for taking that plunge. And from technology startups to social enterprises, young entrepreneurs are at the forefront of innovation, developing groundbreaking solutions for complex problems. Their fresh perspectives, coupled with their willingness to take risks, are reshaping industries and driving positive change. Government's role is often to find ways to provide access to funding, mentorship, and support networks to enable young innovators like you the opportunity to transform those ideas into viable businesses. Collectively, the business community helps to create an environment that not only celebrates risk takers, learning from failures, and rewarding entrepreneurial success. So Frederick is one of those special places to start and grow a business. The city's Department of Economic Development often invests in the educational systems and training programs to equip people with the skills that they need to start and run a successful business. We collaborate with business associations, networking groups, and community partners to help grow your business too. So in my role in economic development, I get to meet with businesses across multiple industries. And you know what? There are many business tips that are the same, whether you're a solo entrepreneur or an established company. So here are 5 tips that we'd like to share with you today. Read anything and everything you can get your hands on, from books about entrepreneurship to online classes and tutorials about starting a business. You can learn from the best minds in the world and learn about the entrepreneurial journeys of others. And learn from the pros. The Small Business Administration, SBA, offers resources, counseling, and loan programs for small businesses. They have a specific section dedicated to young entrepreneurs. The Small Business Development Center, SBDC, offers free one-on-one counseling to help your business grow. The Maryland Women's Business Center also offers counseling on creating a business plan and more. And the city even has a how to start a business guide filled with resources available for you. And you just have to visit www.businessinfrederick.com, see me, or you know that this guide is also available in English and Spanish. So we have a lot of tools for you. Take advantage of free online tools. So utilize those online tools and platforms for project management, marketing, finance, and more. And then seek out mentors. From retired executives to dedicated staff, there are organizations to help you navigate the complexities of starting and growing your business. And networking. Networking is key. The more people that you talk about your product or service, the more people you have on your team to help you promote your business. So in closing, we applaud each and every one of our young entrepreneurs featured in this video today, and those that are listening in who might be ready to take that next step. So congratulations to Hoffman Brothers Ice Cream, Shirt Pun, Happy Little Campers, Dancing Lights Candles, Calm Kids, and Kate Kids. And as young entrepreneurs, you have the unique opportunity to contribute to economic development by building your business that helps to generate profit, but also to create jobs, innovation, and have a positive impact on society. As a city, we want to continue to invest in you and our business community to foster an ecosystem in Frederick that nurtures innovation and entrepreneurship. So youth entrepreneurship is not only a driver of economic development, but also a catalyst for positive social change in our community. And with that, I'd like to invite the mayor back up to the podium. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. The work that our Department of Economic Development does every day sets the table for our resilient and entrepreneurial economy. My office is committed to building and supporting our next generation of entrepreneurs. So to that end, I'm excited to announce that my office is launching a Shark Tank-style business pitch competition. Let's call it Tadpole Tank, for which the winners will receive grants to help in expanding or implementing their business ideas. After witnessing the minds and the spirits of young business leaders in the earlier video, I can't wait to see what ideas are shared with us during this pitch competition. In addition to this support of our young entrepreneurs, I'm excited to announce a partnership through our Equity Splash Grants to support advancing partnership in tech fields among our most underrepresented populations. I'm announcing today a commitment of $10,000 to Tech Frederick to expand its Day of Tech exploratory experience, which will showcase support for myriad options and opportunities available within the tech arena, encompassing areas such as gaming, virtual reality, and more. This outreach aims to capture the interest of students who may not have previously considered the possibilities within the tech field. Increasing opportunities for our youth has been a cornerstone of my time as mayor, but it is also critical that we break down the barriers and obstacles that some of our youth have in meeting their basic needs. One of those is transportation. According to the Alice report, nearly half of city residents struggle to make ends meet, and transportation is the fifth most expensive basic need behind rent, food, childcare, and health care, and costs an average family nearly $850 a month. So today, I'm excited to announce a small step toward addressing this challenge. We are awarding a $30,000 Equity Splash Grant to the Boys and Girls Club of Frederick. There you are. For the organization to purchase a new passenger van to provide more transportation to their programs and services. The transportation services provided by the Boys and Girls Club is critical to making their life-changing programming accessible to everyone in the community. We're thrilled to be able to support increasing accessibility for these key services. And lastly, but certainly not least, I'm excited about the work the city and so many of our partners are doing for our youth in coordination with Good Jobs and Great Cities and the Good Jobs Great Cities Academy. From the work to bring a youth center to Frederick to the launching of our apprenticeship program, we are setting the table for our youth to have access to the career and programming exploration that will allow them to find gainful and fulfilling employment as soon as they decide to enter the workforce. Part of that exciting work has included the establishment of the newly formed Frederick Youth Council, which is a partnership between the city and Frederick County and the Osherman Family Foundation. And this afternoon, we are joined by two members of our Youth Council, Sidel Anku and Paolo Bonariva, who I am thrilled to welcome up to the podium now to talk a little bit more about their work.
Good evening. My name is Sidel Anku, and I'm a junior at New Life Christian School. I'm thrilled to be here tonight. I just want to talk briefly about why I chose to be a part of Frederick Youth Council. I was excited that Frederick had created a new platform of leadership for our youth, and I was interested in the opportunity to create a positive change in our community. I am a positive leader dedicated to creating change in broken communities, and eventually, I would like to bring change to corrupt government systems. I want to empower youth through community. I want to empower the youth in the community through mindset transformation. I believe the mind is a very powerful tool, and it's a gift. When one knows how to obtain and retain knowledge, with the help of wisdom, it can be very impactful. I believe that dedication and intentionality can achieve greatness. So let's chase our dreams together. Now I'd like to hand it over to Paola Bonariva to talk more about the Youth Council. Thank you.
Thank you, Sidel. I don't mean to reiterate any of the previous mentions, but likewise, I wanted to join the Youth Council to advance the interests of our generation, not only in our city, but our county as a whole. I've grown up here for over a decade. I've watched firsthand this growth the community has had over the years since I started here in second grade, all the way to now to my first and last year at Frederick Community College. But I believe that you can never have enough. There is truly never enough. I've seen my peers, my classmates, my own friends take exodus of the city post-high school graduation in pursuit of opportunities they couldn't find here. And my response isn't simply to follow the wave, but instead to stop and ask, why can't we do the same? Why can't we give those same chances? Why can't we make a change? My aim in the Youth Council is to offer greater access to future opportunities, not only in STEM, but also the fine arts, to help our youth get their foot in the door before anyone else, before they have to take on the world. I'm happy to see we have the passion, we have the drive in this community, but our next step is action. I'd be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to acknowledge those that are taking the steps to make those changes. I'd like to recognize the Osherman Family Foundation, our fellow community volunteers, our political leaders, Laura Sherwood, and my peers in the Youth Council who are also leading this effort to make those changes. Thank you.
It's not easy, stand up in front of a room of people and speaking. You guys did great. I'm really hopeful I've got a few more election cycles before I have to think about debating you on a public stage somewhere. Before we wrap up this event this evening, I want to mention that we are standing in a building where there is much history in our city. And so once we are finished, I'm excited to be able to offer tours of City Hall for any of our youth or their families. And you are welcome as awardees and partners to the front of the room at the end. We'd like to take some photographs. The strength of our city lies with its youth. Those in this room that spoke today, who appeared in our recognition video, and the ones that I see every day. I know our city has never been stronger. That fills me with great optimism. and it should do the same for all of you as well. Thank you for being here this evening and joining us. Have a wonderful weekend.